Ooh, what a day. You know, I'm smiling. It's been a fantastic game week for my fantasy team. Um, we had a sour start after Cole Palmer got injured. He was my captain. But now, my vice captain is João Pedro, and he was able to get 2 assists and a goal. And that gives me 15 points because he had the maximum bonus points. And now I'll have 30 points from my captain decision. What a way to start another game week. You know, beautiful start to the game week. And then so far so good. It's been great because most all my players gave me something. Especially now that we had a game week where the captaincy was spread across a couple of players in the likes of Cole Palmer, Salah, and Haaland. And now my captain Joao Pedro, from Palmer to Pedro, and I've got 15 points. So I've got Salah in my team, but anyways, I don't want to see Salah get too much points. So those that captain him will not get as much as my captaincy choice in Joao Pedro. So we would see an Alan 2 points. Fantastic, which has given me that lift that I need. My captaincy points has not been added yet because Joao Pedro is my vice captain, but I'm still somewhere around top 200,000. That's a good start to the season, which means that at the end of the game week, I'm getting up close to, let's say, at least 100K. Yeah, that's the way to start. And we'll keep getting higher because most of the people higher up have used their chips anyway. So it means that I'm in a good place for this season. So yeah, let's get going now. So starting with analyzing my fantasy teams and talking about potential players that you should be looking out for. So starting with my goalie, Pickford, beautiful. Never predicted that I'm going to get points from Pickford against Brighton because I expected Brighton to score, but that wasn't the case. He kept the clean sheet and then made the penalty save, which gave me maximum of 15 points. He had a clean sheet save point, which was 1. 6 points for finishing with a clean sheet and playing the game. 2 points for playing the game more than 60 minutes. So that's 7 points. Then a save made it 5 extra points, which made it 12 points. And he got maximum bonus points again to make it 15 points. So 15 points from 2 players in my team in a game week that seemed to be very bad for most top players, most top fantasy players. So I appreciate that from Pickford and Joao Pedro for giving me those 15 points. And next one we've got on my back line, I've got Munoz. They had an assist against Nottingham Forest. However, I was expecting a clean sheet, and that's why I went with both Aino and Ola Aino and Munoz when they played ball. Aino got a yellow card, which made it 1 point, finished with 1 point. But I know you can see him getting into those attacking phases, and that's what I want to see. I know he's a player that can score goals too as well in some games. So yeah, he's going to stay on my team. And Nottingham Forest are stable. They're strong as a team. And I just hope this tension between Nuno and Marinakis stop, so I can be able to know what to do with the Nottingham Forest player I know in my team, whether to boot him out or bring in someone else. But if it's not resolved this game week, I'm going to kick Aino out of my team because that's going to hamper the form in the squad when the manager and the owner are still doing all sort of tension, bringing tension into the team. Yeah, so that's that for I know. Next one, Cucurella. I had him on my team. I was expecting a clean sheet against West Ham again, but that wasn't the case. But he was able to give me an attacking points. Like I've always said, these are players that are luxury in your team. You know, you can't look at the cost of the player and just ignore them. 6 million is still a decent fee for Cucurella. Cucurella is in Chelsea team. He attacks. He knows how to defend, which he contributes to the defense. And DEFCON is now 18 in fantasy now. When you get as many as 12 defensive contribution, you get 2 points. So you can't overlook this. We can't overlook this. So Cucurella should be in everyone's team, ideally. If he's not in your team, you need to get him in, except you don't want to compete for this season's fantasy. So Cucurella, I've got Cucurella and Munoz, 5 points each from both of them, and I know 1 point. Not too bad from a defensive perspective after Pickford gave me a maximum maximum point from a goalie, because any goalie that gives you more than 15 points has done something outrageous. So 15 points from Pickford, like, that's the maximum I think you can get from a goalie. Yeah, except the goalie makes 2 penalty saves, which is very unlikely for goal for goalkeeper. It doesn't happen. It rarely happens. If it has happened before, maybe just once or twice. But yeah, I got maximum points for my goal in Pickford. So yep, next one, my midfield Palmer got injured, so it doesn't count now. Njai of Everton gave me a goal, but Njai is a player that I'm looking out for now to boot out of my team, because the fact that I could not get we got only just 60 plus minutes for Everton. I wasn't expecting the kind of player Jai to be getting replaced, but it seems Moyes want to put all the minutes in the attack for players like Grealish. So, and he's got so many attackers on the bench that are good as well. So I think I'll be expecting him to be replacing Jai during the games, because he's got McNeil, he's got Alcaraz. So I don't see Njai, if Njai playing um, 90 minutes, getting as much as 90 minutes, or likely getting like full game minutes for every game. So it's a player that I'll consider to boot out of my team. Thankfully, he gave me a goal this game week. So next one, Rangers from Man City. Oh, Rangers didn't. Man City didn't do so well. So Rangers, however, I'll still keep him in my team because he is cheap. 5.5 is too decent for a player that is in Man City and who also contribute to the attack. So I would leave him in my team and see what Man City are going to do in the next games. Else, I would find someone to replace him in the likes of Caicedo, but I don't want to bring in Caicedo on my team because it limits my number of Chelsea players I can bring into my team that can contribute even more. So that's why I'm not looking at Caicedo. So it's going to be a difficult choice to find a replacement for Tijani Reinders, but let's see how the next couple of game weeks unfold. So next on the list is Kudus. Mo Kudus couldn't get any attacking contribution against City. Like I said in the preview, he's a player that if he gives me a goal against Man City, is a bonus. If he gives me an assist, it's a bonus. So there was no expectation of him against Manchester City, but in the next games, I'm expecting him to get me points. So he's staying on my team. Next, Mo Salah. Mo Salah hasn't played yet. They'll be playing Newcastle tonight. Like I said, I expect Mo Salah to get a goal or an assist against Newcastle. So we would see how that happens. Ekitike in the attack, bonus. If he gets me a goal and assist, it's a bonus too as well. Ekitike is someone I'll boot out of my team next game week, or yeah, definitely he has to leave my team. I wouldn't be in my team against Arsenal. So it's now down to find a replacement for Ekitike. And like I said in the preview, there are so many other striking options to look at this season. There's Chris Wood, there's Mateta, there's Charlison, there's Oli Watkins. But Oli Watkins now I'm not raising a question mark because he couldn't get a goal against Brentford. I don't know how come that happened. That he couldn't get a goal against Brentford, but I don't think he's someone I would consider now. But he's too good not to consider him. So I'll still consider him, but he's not going to be a top choice. He's going to be the low level choice for me, with Mateta and Chris Wood being among the favorites in the next game. So yeah, yeah, I need to bring in someone for Ekitike. Obviously, I can't afford Erling Haaland, so it's not in my consideration. But it's in so many other teams, and you've got to keep him in. Gyökeres too is another player that's, like I said people that had him on the team should keep him, and he got you 2 goals. Obviously, that was expected against Leeds. He should have even got more, but Gyökeres being the player that he is, I don't expect too much from him, but against those smaller teams, yeah, he's going to get braces or hat-trick. You know, Havertz did that last year. Anytime he faced something, you just see him get a couple of goals against them. And that's what Gyökeres will be doing for us now. So Joao Pedro, like you said, he should be in everyone's team. He should be nailed on the team for sure. So now I need to boot out McJu because it doesn't seem like he's going to be starting for Sunderland. And Sunderland is not a team that you expect to score so many goals. But he's been on my team. He's been on my bench because it's just 4.5 million, which is somebody that can just help you to stabilize the squad in your fantasy. At least help you to be able to invest in other parts of your squad, in other part of the team. So McJoy, I'll be taking him out. I'll take him out of my team because I think there are other better players who are low value too as well. Like these gets that can be starting for their teams and potentially get goals. So I'll be looking at Burnley team, maybe like Foster. Yeah, Foster is starting a couple of games and it looks like he's going to be playing 90 minutes. So yep, I might have like Foster in my team. So next one, Fulham. I have Tete. Tete was a player that I forgot about. Yeah, so Tete is staying in my team. Low budget player, 4.5 mils, staying on my team. He attacks too as well, but it's not a player that you can rely on for attacking contributions because Fulham are not a team that scores so many goals. So it's hardly to see him get attacked. But clean sheet from a clean sheet perspective against some teams that they are going to be playing, I expect him to get points for me. So he's going to remain on my bench, and it's going to be a choice that I will have to make depending on the level of games my nailed on XIs are going to be having. So, and lastly, Jet Spence was on my bench this game week because they were playing Man City and I expected them to concede, but that wasn't the case. But he got 6 points, so I lost 6 points, and it was the defender that got the most points, and it was the one that I never really considered. I just put him on the bench straight away, long before the start of the game, because he see that they are playing against, and it turned out that was the worst choice I made. And Munoz that I brought him for him just got a point less. So, not to worry, not a big deal. And Petrovic, the goalie on my bench, got 6 points too as well, which is good. Good. So my bench player is not doing too bad at all. Yeah. So it's just McJury that I need to replace now. So I want to have a team that I need all. The ideal thing is to have a team that you expect most of the players can at least get game time in the team that they play, not just put any other player just because you want to strengthen your XI. Like you see, Cole Palmer getting injured in the team now. Who is going to come in to replace him? All those things need to be considered. And vice captain choice now, you should make it an important part of squad, an important part of the decision that you make in your fantasy team before every game week deadline. So thankfully, I stuck with Joao Pedro and he's getting me maximum points. So you guys, for midfielders, who are you going to be looking at outside of those that I've mentioned? There are a couple of players that I think you should be looking at. Tottenham Hotspur have got a good style of play, and you could see that their midfielders are going to be contributing to the to their goals and assists in the likes of Johnson, yeah, and then Eze is at Arsenal now. Eze should be a choice in the team, so I might be bringing in Eze to my team. I've always wanted to bring him, even while he was at Crystal Palace, not to talk of being at Arsenal now. So he should be a nailed-on choice. Bringing Eze into your fantasy now, if you want to make, if you want to change your squad, you need to bring in Eze. Consider Eze. I'll be bringing in Eze into my team, but I need to decide on who to bring out, which I've already decided to be Njai of Everton. Don't have that confidence in him to remain in my team for that price. So, yep, I think I'll leave it at that just so this video does not run too much. Less than 15 minutes now. I think that's enough for my fantasy review. And then we'll be previewing the next game week. I'll try to churn out the video as early as possible and get the video done on time so I can churn it out. So that's it for fantasy football review this game week. And I couldn't wait for the Liverpool Newcastle game because it's going to be a busy week for me. And hopefully I'll preview the next game week on time and upload on time so you guys can see and make decisions on the squad. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. And Next game, we've got Chelsea Fulham. Can't wait for that game. Hopefully, I can get to meet Iwobi and Calvin Bassey in the game, but that depends on if their team don't lose. If their team lose, they might not want to see anybody, you know. So hopefully I get to see them because I really do hope I can meet both of them, our Niger boys and the Niger power. And congratulations to Calvin Bassey, Iwobi, and my boy, my guy, not my boy, my guy I've just newly met in Bright Osai Samuel for getting called up to the provisional squad. Congratulations, and hopefully you are selected in the final 25-man list. Need to see you guys representing the Niger, we've got to win our next games so that we can get to see you guys in the World Cup next year. And hopefully, I'll try to be a part of the World Cup in North America. That will be the first time. The first time I'll be going for to be involved in any World Cup game. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Hopefully, Nigeria qualifies for the World Cup. So, yep. See you guys on the next one. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Like I'm gonna do now. I need to go enjoy myself. It's a beautiful Monday. Yep. So we leave you at that. Ciao. Bye, guys. Love you all. Follow, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and get engaged in the comment. Let me know what you guys think about your fantasy team and what you think, how you think I can help you to make decision and improve your team. Yeah. All right. Bye. 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 Bye.